Biripi is quite a large AMS, so we have 2 clinics, one out at Purfleet and one out in town. We also have a aged care facility, out-of-home care, both in Taree and in Varel, and we also have community programs here at Purfleet, as well as our corporation building. We currently have 4,600 active clients on our books, 78% of that being Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander. We have 6 GPs, we have 6 nurses and 2 Aboriginal health practitioners. Currently we have 6 nurse immunisers. We're trying to upskill as many staff as we have just to become qualified immunisers. Once COVID first hit the area, there was a lot of reluctance when the vaccinations first came out from the Biripi community. There was a lot of hesitancy around, I think, health literacy and education.
We started running COVID clinics when the vaccines were made available to our service here. Part of that was we had an increased demand, like clients wanting to have their COVID vaccine and not being able to access it elsewhere. So we saw an opportunity to bring the vaccines to the community.
For Biripi as a whole was a huge learning curve. It was a coordinated approach which there was a lot of involvement by all staff members.
From a management down through clinical staff, reception staff, our AHPs and our dental staff coming on board to train up to be able to administer vaccinations. Was how we were able to deliver the service in such an amazing way.
We would bring the clients, prior to them attending to the clinics and go through those consent forms, so that also streamlined the process. They would utilise a booking system which we implemented through our service, which prioritised our elderly and immunocompromised clients. And once we got through that list, that then further went on to the rest of the community. Due to the demand within the area, we then opened up our clinics to the wider community, which that might have been, non-Indigenous family members or other members of the community that were wanting to have their COVID vaccination.
Biripi vaccinated over 1,000 of our active clients, which was one of the biggest numbers we've ever had for vaccines or immunisation in the history of Biripi.
My role as a midwife, child and family health nurse is quite diverse and dynamic, and part of it is educating about what immunisations are due and if they've got any questions, and supporting their decision-making process to whether they want to have those vaccines. And I think it's a really important thing with the National Immunisation Program. We do growth and development checks, not just vaccines, so we're doing both together and picking up where some kiddies are falling a little bit behind or other issues that might need following up. During COVID, as with most places, they shut down. The challenge we faced then was caring for antenatal women. They need to be seen face to face, and also vaccinating kids during COVID. So with management support, Deb and I worked out a town clinic 1 day a week. So we were able to continue with the National Immunisation Program for the kids, and that didn't stop with that shutdown with COVID.
We try to do as much opportunistic vaccinations as we can, and one example of that was within our COVID clinics, where we had a family that we knew that were overdue for their vaccinations, and as nurse immunisers we jumped on board and vaccinated them.
We have quite good immunisation rates up here in Taree, which is fantastic. I think that being able to continue vaccinating through COVID and lockdowns has hopefully helped us maintain those high rates of immunisation for kiddies.
We're culturally safe and culturally appropriate for our community. We go above and beyond for our clients. We're consistently engaged with them. If it's not in the clinic, it's at their homes. So at every stage of their health journey, they are what we're here for. They're our common goal is to better their health needs. Biripi is a safe haven for them to come to for not just their health needs either, like other things that they need just in life in general.